Hello, welcome to One Down Dog on Demand. My name is Caitlin Randolph, and this is a 30-minute sweat class. For today, if you have some of these little fitness bands, grab a set of those, maybe two so you have options. If you have a set of blocks, grab a set of those, set them at the front of your mat. If you don't have blocks, you might want something to put your hands on, so a chair or a piece of furniture will do as well. Sweat class is exciting and fun, and it's take or leave or add on as much and little as you want. So we've got 30 minutes to play. Enjoy yourself and don't take it too seriously. We'll go ahead and start our playlist. It is in the description of this class below. So pull up the playlist and we'll count down from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. All right, we're gonna start on our backs today. Take a few breaths to feel your feet on the earth. Hugging your knees into your chest. Remember that breathing is still a part of yoga, even as we're moving in wild ways. Feel free to move your knees in any direction. Take it over to a spinal twist. Move your butt to the right. Drop your knees over to the left. Take a big breath in. Exhale. Place your left hand on top of your right thigh and just straighten your right leg out, getting a little stretch into the outer edge of the leg. Bend it back in, switch sides, move the hips to the left, probably more than you think. Drop the knees over to the right. Big breath into the left arm. Right hand on top of the thighs, stretch the left thigh out, expanding through the toes. Gently come back onto the back, hug your knees into your chest, give them a squeeze, and flex the feet towards the front of your mat. Shins parallel-ish to the floor. Open the arms wide like a T, keep your shoulders grounded. Take the same type of twist without touching the floor. Exhale, knees to the side. Inhale, our knees back up. Exhale to the side. Inhale it back up. Moving the knees back and forth, keep your shoulders grounded. If you'd like to have a little bit more fun with it, as your knees go to the side, expand that top leg like you did when you were grounded. To the side, kick the top leg out. To the side and out. Maybe you get both legs involved, have a little fun with it. Bending to come to center, extending to go out. Keep your shoulders down. Last two. Last one. Come back to center, exhale. This time, roll all the way over to your left side. You can relax your ear on your arm. You can prop yourself up. Your choice. Knees are bent. Take 10 little knee taps. Inhale, open. Exhale, close. You got 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Open the heels. You've got 10 of these. We'll count the toes, not the knees. Open the heels, that's 1. Open the knees. Open the heels, that's 2. Open the knees. 3, 4, 5. Remember, you can lay your head down. 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Roll over onto your back, place your right thigh on top, squeeze, get a little hip stretch, open your arms wide to a T, left elbow underneath right. It can be a hug or an eagle wrap. If you take your eagle wrap, hands away from your face. Expand, but don't break your bind. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze. Inhale, expand. Exhale, squeeze. 3 more. Last one. Break your bind, expand. You're gonna roll over onto your right hip, but I'm gonna roll to my right so you can see me on that side. Laying on your right side body, again, you can relax your head down on your arm, or you can keep your head lifted. You've got 10 of these little clamshells. 1, 2, 3. Last one. Get into the feet. You've got 10. 1, 2. Maybe flex the feet to get a little more engaged. Last few. Nice. Last one. Roll onto your back. Left leg is on top, knees into the chest. Open the arms out wide, right arm underneath. It can be a hug or an eagle wrap. Expand, try to touch the floor, but don't break your bind. Inhale to expand, exhale, squeeze. Inhale to expand, exhale, squeeze. 3 more squeezes. Exhale. Last one, squeeze, break the bind, expand, big stretch. Roll the toes and the ankles, knees come back into the chest. Simple, simple bikers, hands behind the head. If you would like to put a block under your head, that is always an option. Big breath in, stretch the left toes out, twist towards the right. Switch. You can move as fast or as slow as you would like. Spread your toes and make sure your feet are doing some of the work. Last few. Take it as fast or as slow as you need. Keep your low back to the floor. Breathe. Last one. Exhale, knees into your chest. Go ahead and make your way to hands and knees. You can roll your way up there. Coming into tabletop, if you need something underneath your knees, feel free. I'm not gonna cue a whole lot of child's pose today, but this is your moment to add any wiggles in that you want. You can circle, maybe you stretch through the wrists. Make up some new yoga poses right now. Big breath in to open the chest. Exhale to tuck the tailbone. Last few wiggles of any kind. These sweat classes may not make sense if you lived in like a perfectly quiet, serene environment, but the odds are is you are online, you are in a buzzy world, so we need a buzzy practice to match. Reach your left arm out to the side, up to the sky. Big breath in. Exhale, thread the needle back of the left hand to the floor, left ear to the mat. Right hand stretches out. Come back down, right hand down, left arm up, left leg to the back of the mat, hand behind the head. The glute that's holding you up is doing just as much work here. Left leg lifts off the floor. If you need to be on knuckles or fingertips, you can. Look at your back foot. This is gonna start to become a pinky toe meditation this class. Make sure your toes aren't pointing up. If anything, point them down or just nice and neutral. Take a big breath in, push your hips forward, and take 5 little crunches. Exhale to tap, inhale to expand. As you crunch, make sure not to move your butt too far back. Keep your hips moving forward. Last one. Stretch, take little pulses. Again, pinky toe faces down or straight to the side of the mat, not to the sky. Kick yourself in the butt with that back leg, grab the back foot, open the chest. Plant the hands, run the knees into the chest for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, plank, big breath in. Exhale, downward facing dog. Move through your first vinyasa. Inhale, plank. Drop the knees if you need to, lower, slow, exhale. Inhale, open the heart, big breath. Child's pose, exhale. Remember child's pose, it's here whether we're talking about it or not. Inhale, rise to table. Any wiggles you need. Right arm reaches up to the sky, inhale. Thread the needle back of the right hand to the floor, maybe a block underneath your right ear, maybe ear to the floor. Left arm stretches out. Left hand comes down, right arm reaches up to the sky. Right leg stretches to the back of the mat. Lift the right foot off the floor. Remember, toes down, not toes up. Big breath in, hand behind the head. You've got 5. If you need to be on fingertips or fist, go for it. Push your hips forward. Exhale to squeeze, inhale to stretch. Last 2. Last one, stretch. Take some pulses. Make sure your pinky toe is still facing the side of the room. Kick yourself in the butt, grab the back foot. Bend your elbow to get more of a shoulder stretch. Anywhere the neck likes to look. Plank pose, run the knees into the chest. Exhale. Keep running the knees into the chest. Keep your hips lifted as you do so. Exhale, down dog, side out. Inhale, forward to plank. Drop the knees if you need to. We're gonna hold the pose chaturanga, not the ride chaturanga. Big breath in. Elbows hug close, exhale. Breathe. Inhale, back to plank. 1 to 5 more of those. If you want to hammer out some chaturanga push-ups, go for it. Exhale. 1 to 5. Inhale, back up to plank. Exhale, down dog or child's pose. Inhale, high to your tippy toes. Walk, hop, make your way to the front of the mat. Inhale, bend the knees a little bit, flat back, big breath in. Exhale, forward fold. Reverse swan dive, reach your arms up to the sky, big breath in. Exhale, hands to the heart. So this is my favorite pose, my favorite flow of class. As you start to find your hands to your heart, start to bend your knees, get a little lower into chair pose, and start to swing your arms around. There's something magical that happens that when your arms care a little bit less, your butt gets a little bit lower. Best flow of class, best cardio flow we got, start to dance around. It doesn't matter if you stay on your mat. It doesn't matter if you're on rhythm. Just move it around, get a little lower, get a little higher. Mini dance party, you've got about 10 seconds to wiggle like you're in your living room, because you are. And if dancing's not your thing, get deeper in chair pose. Last few beats. Shake it. Make your way to your front of your mat if you're not there. Sit into your chair pose a little bit. Big breath in, arms up. Exhale, twist. Open twist, prayer twist, doesn't matter, but keep your knees in the same plane of existence. Inhale, back up. Twist to the other side. Inhale, back up. Forward fold, exhale. Inhale, flat back, lengthen the spine. Breathe into the low part of your back. Exhale, forward fold. One more. Ardha Uttanasana. Exhale, plant the hands. Step to the back of the mat. You can go through 1 to 10 chaturanga push-ups. You can drop your knees down. Make sure your elbows and your wrists are stacked. When in doubt, lift your butt higher. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, down dog. 2 more. We build up a shell. We are inundated with things in our face. Data, high speeds. Let this class crack the shell so after class, you can exhale. Reach your left leg up to the sky. If you love to bend and stack the hips, go for it. Take a catwalk. Left arm in front of right, or left leg in front of right. Crisscross, walking your way to the front of the mat. This is where blocks or furniture in front of you can be helpful. We will land with our left ankle in front. Big breath in, big breath out. Inhale, lengthen the spine, lifting that left leg up to the sky, right leg up to the sky. Again, pinky toe meditation. Point the toes down. Big breath in, open the heart. Exhale, lower. Foot doesn't touch the floor, ankles cross. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. If you would like to use your little elastic band for this, you can. Lift, lower. Lift, lower. You've got about 5 more. The higher your right leg goes up, the more you need to focus on the right pinky toe facing down. Last one. Step wide, right foot steps off your mat. Don't be restrained by a plastic square. Sit low. You've got 5 squats. Squeeze your butt at the top. Scoot your butt back like you're searching for a chair. Last one. Big breath in, sit low. Walk it backwards, duck walk. For anyone who's scared of sweat classes, just let them know we just do duck walks and weird stuff. Walk it forward. Keep your butt back like you're looking for a chair. 5 squats. 4, 5, step back onto your mat. Inhale, arms to the sky. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Plant the hands, walk it back to plank. 0 to 5 chaturangas, exhale. Inhale, back up, skip the cobra, right to down dog. Breathe. Inhale, right leg to the sky. Anything you love to do here, and start to catwalk all the way to the front of the mat. Landing with your right ankle in front, left ankle in back. Hands on blocks. Inhale, lengthen. Sigh, lift the back leg up. Focus on your pinky toe facing down. You've got about 10 of these. The higher your back leg goes, the more you have to look to make sure your pinky toe isn't facing out. Point it down. Keep it going. Last few. Take that back leg in the air, step off the mat, squat. 5 squats. 3, 4, 5, sit low, football run backwards. Nice. Duck walk forwards. It's 5. Squeeze your glutes at the top. If you want to turn these into jump squats, feel free. Land quietly. Step back onto the mat. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, dive. Heart's last to go. Inhale, flat back. Plant the hands. Vinyasa or cat-cow. Your goal here is to wash out the spine. That means dropping to your knees and taking a break. Feel free. We'll meet in down dog. Exhale. Same flow. We will add the bands on if you would like them. Bring them to the front of the mat. Exhale. Left leg up. Catwalk. Left ankle in front. Grab your bands. You can move them high or keep them low. They'll kind of flop around your ankles until you start using them. Lengthen the spine. Lift your back leg 10 times. Keep the right pinky toe facing down. And if you're not counting, I'm not either. When you're ready, step wide to squat. You've got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Duck walk back. Find your headphones if they fell out. Keep it going. Keep walking up. Nice. Last ones. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit low. Step back onto the mat. Keep the ankles with the strap if you have it. It's fine. Exhale, fold. Bend your elbows a little bit. Inhale, flat back. Keep your elbows bent. Take some bunny hops or little scoots to the back. Exhale, chaturangas. 0 to 5. Up dogs if you love them, or straight to down dog. Exhale. Your catwalk is cute and tiny. Right leg up. Exhale, cross. 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 Land with your right ankle in front. Slide your strap in. Find breath, find flat backs, find open heart. Your left leg is your last one to go. You've got 10. Point your pinky toe down. After your 10th, step for squats. You've got 5. If you want to jump, feel free to jump. Football runner back. Push into your strap if you're using it. Duck walk forward. Nice. Last 5. Feel free to jump it out. You only have a few more. Come back onto the mat. Inhale, arms to the sky. Sun salutation it out. Inhale, flat back. Bend your elbows if you're hopping. Chaturangas. Down dogs. This time, take it all the way to the mat. Inhale, forward. Exhale, lower to the floor. Come onto your elbows for a minute. If you still have the band, kick it off. Big breath in. Big breath out. Go ahead and turn your head to the left and hold your head with your right hand. Kick yourself in the butt and grab the left foot. If you have the foot, bend your elbow more. Release the foot, switch sides. Press your right knee down. Bend your right elbow more. Breathe. Release the foot. Take a sphinx, elbows like little railroad tracks. Big breath in. Lift the heart, breathe. Big breath in. Exhale it out. Bring your hands back underneath you. Tuck your toes, lift your knees. Try to lift butt first to down dog. Exhale. Big breath in. Left leg lifts up to the sky. If you would like to flip it over, feel free to flip it over. Landing on your left tippy toes. Add a little heat in if you'd like. Drop your butt down 2 to 3 times. Hoisting your hips up like a superhero. Plant the hands, left knee in. Left leg out. Left knee to the floor behind the left wrist. Set the shin on the floor. You can get as melty with this or stay as tall with this as you need. Tuck your right toes. Scoot your right foot a little further back. Big breath in. Big sigh out. If you would like to put a block or a blanket underneath your left butt cheek, that is an option too. How can we use this kind of shake-up of a sweat class, this crazy, loud, party, good feeling to kind of crack the shell that you've built so that you can leave this class feeling softer, not more fiery? Get the fire out and leave this class feeling like, oh, well, now I'm ready for a whole day of yoga off the mat. Our bodies are taking in so much input all of the time. This class is an opportunity for your body to meet the frequency that your body is sitting with most of the time. Come up onto the hands. You're gonna move into fallen triangle, which means push your left foot to the right side of your mat. Roll onto the back edge of the back foot, reach your right arm to the sky. Maybe your left foot lifts off the floor. Plant the hands, left leg to the sky. One simple lunge, bend the knee, step it forward. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, plant the hands, wash it out. That can mean knees to chest. That can mean cat-cow. That can mean vinyasa. We'll meet you back in down dog. Exhale. Right leg lifts. If you want to flip, land on your tippy toes. Left leg straightens like a side plank. Feel free to lower your butt and lift it back up. Last 2. Come back in, right knee to your chest. Right leg lifts. Right knee behind the right wrist, shin to the floor. Don't worry about your foot getting parallel to the front of the mat. That will happen with time as you tuck your left toes and scoot back. As you scoot back slowly, your right shin will become a little more parallel. Feel free to add blocks where you need them. Even if you're melting, can you keep open collarbones here? Breathing through your nose, breathing through the tiny holes on your face. It's a nice way to cue your body of like, hey, we're cool. No big deal. If I'm breathing through the tiny holes on my face, I must be in control of the situation. Big breath in, big sigh out. Last few breaths here. If you love a different version of pigeon, take it. Inhale, come up onto the hands. Take a big breath in. Push your right foot to the left side. Tuck the back toes, lift the knee up. You can stay here, you can lift the right foot off the floor. If you do, it starts with the toes spreading and then lifting. Plant the hands, right leg up. One simple lunge, exhale to step. Inhale to rise. Exhale, wash it out. Step it back. You can move through chaturangas. You can move through up dogs and cobras. Exhale, we'll meet in child's pose. Come on up, sit on the hips, straighten your legs out in front of you. Take a big breath in, arms up, fingertips behind the back, puff the chest. If you'd like to plant the heels into the floor and take a little reverse plank, plant the hands, plant the heels, hoist the hips, big breath in. Exhale, bring it back down. Nice. Hug the knees into the chest, give them a squeeze. Bring the bottom of the feet to touch. A little cat-cow. Hold onto the toes or the ankles or the shins. Inhale. Exhale. Last two. Come up tall. You can keep your knees if it's comfortable like this. It's only comfortable for me if I have props underneath the outer edges of the knees. Keep them there if it feels okay as you lower back onto your back. Open the arms wide. Maybe overhead if you like a bigger back bend. If this shape with the legs doesn't feel good, do the exact opposite. Last few breaths here. If you have any last wiggles you need before you set into Shavasana, feel free to take them. When you're ready, walk your feet to the floor, stretch the legs out, and bring the hands to the belly and the heart. Check in with the breath. All of that work that you just did, it's an effort for this moment. It's an effort for the moment of a big breath in and an exhale that means business. Let the jaw soften, let the eyes soften. Support your Shavasana in any way you need. Feel free to change shapes in any way. We have so much going on. It is therapeutic to shake it out, literally. The yoga doesn't stop here. This is where it started. Big breath in and exhale. Gently bend the knees, placing your feet on the floor. And breathe. Roll to your side and push snooze on the nervous system. Use your arm as a pillow and linger here for a few more breaths. Maybe this is the start of your rest for the day. Maybe you lay here even after class is over. When you're ready to come up to seated, make your way up. And take a moment to listen to your heartbeat. Place your hands on top of your heart. You are incredibly powerful. You contain so much capacity to do, to learn, to absorb, to listen. Thank you for taking the past 30 minutes to just be, to be in the body without thoughts, to shake it out so that the rest of your day feels a little bit more balanced for what's ahead. And if this is the end of your day, maybe you shook it all out from the rest of the day before. Big breath in. Big exhale out. Inhale your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart center. Thank you for showing up for yourself today. The light in me honors the light in each and every one of you. Namaste.